several months this year after racial tensions reached boiling points in April. 16-year-old Matlhomola Mosweu was killed after having allegedly stolen sunflowers. Pieter Doorewaard as well as Phillip Schutte were being charged with his murder and will stand trial in March next year.
Coligny. The majority of South Africa had not heard about this small town until 24 April, the day all hell broke loose. Furious residents of the nearby informal settlement looted the town's shops and set houses alight. They were furious at the death of Mosweu a few days earlier, allegedly at the hands of whites.
Is this how we're going to build a new South Africa? Let me tell you one thing. You're asking me now. I've always been a right-winger. And you know what? After 95, and we won the World Cup, I thought to myself, maybe you were wrong. And I think to myself, I will participate in building a new South Africa. Can you tell me if it's possible when something like that is happening to you? You think it's possible? You think there can be something? What is binding me and these people together, if there is anything?
In an attempt to restore the peace, Doorewaard and Schutte handed themselves over to police, but said that they had merely wanted to take the teenager to the police station after having apprehended him. They claimed that he jumped off the back of their moving bakkie and that was the cause of his death. But an eyewitness had another story. He alleged that he saw them assaulting Mosweu and that this had ultimately claimed his life. Magistrate Matlhomola Mosweu ruled that there had been no concrete evidence against the two accused at the time. He said it was unlikely that they would abscond trial. They were then released on bail of 5,000 rand each. Moments later, the several journalists who had been in the town to cover the court case noticed smoke nearby, and upon investigation found that another house had been torched. The owner, thinking that journalists had encouraged residents to resort to violence, attacked them. More houses were set alight, with the residents looking on helplessly.
Where do I go?
Government formed a task team to investigate the unrest in Coligny and called community members to calm.
What we communicated to our people is some of the way forward that we are going to take. And secondly, to request them to come and respect the law. So let me start with that one first. The first thing that we communicated is to say that the law has taken its course. The court has pronounced that the two gentlemen should be given bail, their own bail. And we are aware that the community is dissatisfied. And the process of appeal is underway to appeal the issuing of the bail that was granted.
Residents of the town started to pick up the pieces, rebuild their lives and businesses, and mend relationships across racial lines. With Northwest Premier Mr. Matlhomola launching a renewal, healing and reconciliation charter to assist. Religious leaders in the town also established a Christian leadership forum.
This forum acts as a mediator between the political groups and the community, and we make very, very good progress in the process. The 14th of August is our next meeting, and we plan for the 22nd of August for meetings between the Premier, the Mayor, and a lot of role players in the community.
I could see some whites in Coligny are coming along. Some blacks are also pushing to say, let's work together. It's very key. So we need those type of people.
Doorewaard and Schutte would return to court several times throughout the year, racking up more charges, including kidnapping, intimidation, theft, and the unlawful possession of a firearm and ammunition, added to the charge sheet. Their last appearance was in the Northwest High Court in Mafikeng earlier this month, when it was announced that their trial was scheduled for the 19th to the 30th of March next year. Nicoline Smalman, SABC News, Coligny.